Hello folks, welcome to Icons of the F4L. I'm your host with the most, the icon Sean Jazz Stevens, and we're kicking things off with the Women's United States Meleee, title Meleee, where the winner of this will be crowned the United States champion on our very special edition of our show. This is our Memorial Day special, Scars and Stripes, as we kick things off with this Meleee, and we're going to have one at the end of the show as well for the men, as Daria starting things off with Flo. Of course, we all know Flo, the progressive insurance agent. Can't get more American than that. And of course, Daria, the former United States, actually trained in the United States Army, believe it or not, and now she represents the Squared Circle Cafe. And this is a Meleee, ladies and gentlemen, so every so often people will come in, and here comes Janet Fletcher from Capitol Hill, getting welcomed by Daria with a side Russian leg sweep. Front face lock. Oh. And Jeanette and Flo both double teaming on Daria. Jeanette turns her attentions onto Flo, trying to eliminate the insurance agent. Daria doing the smart thing by staying out of it. That's what I would do too. Jeanette trying to eliminate Flo. Flo's been here for a little bit. Flo's back. It's been a little while since we've seen her. There's a twist of fate, courtesy of Daria, who now turns her attentions onto Flo. Twist of fate, and there's the deep fried Oreo driver, courtesy of yours truly. Trained her as well as I did. Snap suplex for Flo, and Jeanette Fletcher turns it around with a knife edge chop, and here comes Bethany Page at number 4. This should get interesting real quick. Former members of the Squared Circle Cafe, as Jeanette goes to eliminate the host, Daria. Daria's going to hang on, and Bethany Page looking to eliminate Flo. Well, Flo hangs on. Be careful on the ropes there, Flo. As Daria's battled back in this thing. I don't think she sees her old rival in the ring, as Bethany Page seems to be staring a hole through Flo. Flo wakes up and snaps. Wow, a little slow in the draw there. Uh-oh. Nice takedown there by Flo. In just a few moments, another woman is going to, warrior, I should say, is going to join this Meleee. Here comes Princess Catherine. By the way, folks, I got some help today booking this show by the former host. So, former host with myself is my son. He has selected everyone in all of the Melees. So everyone you see in this Meleee is who he chose to put in here. So yeah, so you know, he must be a fan of his, or he must be a fan of yours if you're in the Meleee. As Daria stomping on Princess Catherine, who's made her entrance into this ring, and Jeanette Fletcher going back to Capitol Hill, as Bethany Page eliminates Flo. And Princess Catherine was turning her attentions onto Daria. Daria, who has not even seen, I don't think Daria's realized that Bethany Page is in the ring yet. Like I said, at one point these women were very, very close friends, and then Bethany Page would turn to start her own group, and there's the end of days courtesy of Princess Catherine. And here comes Becky Day, the thorn in any teenage girl's side. Her mother, of course, the angry Karen Jennifer. Her dad, Chad White. They are the privileged. As Princess Catherine trying to get rid of Daria, not to this avail. Still staying on the Daria. As Becky Day having her issues with Bethany Page. Bethany Page, rough and tumble. She's not going to go down without a fight. Nice spine buster there. Oh, and the Princess with a takedown. Deep fried Oreo driver. How about that? And now it looks like Becky Day turning her attention on to Bethany Page, and the Princess going back after Daria Vengeance, who's been here at number 1. Ooh, spinning sidekick. And now Becky Day looking to eliminate Bethany Page. And here comes the Rebel at number 7. Yes, all of the women you see in the ring are United States citizens. Therefore, they are allowed to participate in this melee for the United States Championship. There's a bulldog there. At some point, we will have a European or World Championship, which we will have. Uh-oh. And Bethany Page with a power bomb, and the Rebel Michelle Cole getting beat up by Daria. Now Daria going back to work on Becky Day, who Karen and Daria, there's no love lost there. Daria not fond of Becky's mother, Karen. Then again, I don't know really many people who are fond of Karen. Uh-oh. Twist of fate for Becky. And Bethany Page looks like she's measuring Becky Day. She's about to have a really bad day. Uh-oh. Oof. Good night. And here comes Michonne, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Guerrero enters the ring. Headbutt, courtesy of Bethany Page, who nails Danny Guerrero up on the shoulders. And Daria now turns attention on to Michonne as the Rebel Michelle Cole deep fried Oreo driver to Princess Catherine, as Bethany Page looks to get rid of Becky Day. Daria mixing it up with Danny Guerrero in her Michonne attire. Rightfully so. Right for war she is. Uh-oh. And the Rebel trying to get rid of Princess Catherine. Send her back to Queens, New York. And here, boy. And here comes the rock icon, Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm. Makes her way into the ring. Small town USA rocker herself. I thought maybe she was going to help up Daria. Instead, she looks to eliminate Daria. And the host, oh no. Now Danny Guerrero is going to help out. And there goes Daria. Thanks for coming. Oh, nice German suplex there by the Princess to the Rebel. As Lizzie Hale mixing it up with Danny Guerrero and Bethany Page picking it up with Becky Day. And Danny Guerrero having issues on the ropes. You don't want to be there with Lizzie Hale, former box office champion. As is Michonne, our former Warriors champion. Actually, there's several of those champions in the ring right now. Princess Catherine held the social media championship for a blink. The Rebel Michelle Cole Stevens. A couple titles held already over the course of the year. And here comes the Saint, ladies and gentlemen, from South Boston, Massachusetts. The Vatican region. Who helps up Becky Day. As Princess Catherine decides to dance in the middle of the ring. I don't know how good that's going to do in the ring, but Bethany Page punishing the Rebel Michelle Cole as Lizzie Hale getting a right hand and a left hand by Danny Guerrero. Becky Day catches Danny Guerrero not looking. Oh, don't even tell me. Don't even. Oh, Michonne puts a stop to whatever Becky Day was planning. Punch to the ribs. Uh-oh, Princess Catherine with the Rebel up. Laser beam. Drops her face first into that top turnbuckle. And the Saint sends Bethany Page to the corner. All these women and then some will be featured in our women's tournament, as well as the men, for we are going to be celebrating all of the Dream Masters around the world that we've added over the last year And we have an elimination yet again. And it looks like Lizzie Hale was eliminated of Hailstorm. Unfortunately, now Bethany Page turning her attention on to... Oh, Becky Day eliminates Princess Catherine. Her mom is in there now, is Karen Jennifer. As Becky Day now turning her attentions onto the Rebel. As angry Karen, not happy with the violence shown by Danny Gurrier in The Walking Dead, is taking up notice with Danny Gurrier, who is not afraid to put any Karen in her place. Karen with a European uppercut. And the Prince, oh my, St. Peggy powerbomb by Bethany Page as the Rebel Michelle Cole turns his attentions onto as well. Bethany Page back to work on Becky Day. And there she goes, courtesy of Bethany Page. I'm sure Karen's not going to be happy about Beth eliminating her daughter. So now she's getting hit by everyone, the Saint and Karen. Oof, Bethany Page getting hit by everybody. And the Saint's on the ropes, getting a breath. She's the oldest woman in this ring. Doesn't let age stop her. There's a stunner, courtesy of the Saint, as the Rebel Michelle Cole and Danny Gurrier. Oh my! Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to be against those ropes, as the Saint with elimination on Bethany Page. And now Karen going to find out what it's like to face an old Karen. There's a standing moonsault by the 70-plus-year-old woman. And there's a takedown there by Danny Gurrier as Saint helps up Michelle Cole to toss her to the corner. Oh, wait a minute here now. Oh, the Rebel, nice reversal there. Snap nair. Ooh, short drop kick as Michonne. Ooh, cluster. Everyone hitting everyone there. A lot of action starting the show off. This starting things off with a bang, I'd have to say. Uh-oh. Michonne with the Walker's Way there. Here comes Jaden Ray from the hit TV show The Connors. Connors just finished their season premiere, so they're going to be featured quite a bit this summer since they got to get something going here. Ames and Michael and so forth. And there goes St. Peggy Hannon, courtesy of her niece, the Rebel Michelle Cole. And back to Karen. The Rebel not afraid to take it on with a Karen, that's for sure. Ooh, a moonsault that takes down Karen and Danny Gurrier as Jaden Ray gets involved here. She's the youngest woman in the ring right now. Plays DJ's daughter, or Michael Fishman's daughter, on the Connors, as I said. Nice athletics shown by Jaden Ray. Also will be featured in our women's tournaments, as well as the men will be as well. We'll see some of those men matches today, and we'll see some people go into the finals today. As Lisa Jenkins draws number 13. There's only 20 women in this thing. Just like later there'll be 20 men for the same reason. And now Queen with a right hand to Karen. And there goes Danny Gurrier by Jaden Ray, not showing any intimidation. Oh, and there goes the Rebel, courtesy of Jaden Ray, who looks like the Rebel was trying to get an air, and Jaden Ray just tossed her out of the ring for good measure after eliminating Danny Gurrier. Now looks as he's turning attentions on to Karen. What elimination that would be. Turns attentions on to the Queen. Uh-oh. Oh, what a move. Jaden Ray dominating the ring right now. Watch out for Karen. She's not afraid to duke it out with anyone at any age. Like any other Karen, stay away from those ropes. Ooh, nice swinging clothesline. Uh-oh, number 14. I'm sure the Queen's going to be happy about this. Queen Lisa knows what's coming, as Luscious Lillian has hit the ring. And she will not play by the rules as she goes after Karen. She's been fighting Karen since day one, ladies and gentlemen. There goes Karen with very little effort. And now, much like I would expect, Lillian picking her spots. Uh-oh. And there goes Jaden Ray, courtesy of the Queen, and from behind, there's Lillian attacking Lisa. Uh-oh, belly to belly. Wonderfully done. I can tell you that my mother has no issue with beating up any woman for any time. Right hand there. She especially likes to face women who either feel like queens or feel royal or feel like they're better than others. My mother not afraid to take people down a couple notches. However, the Queen wants things done her way, so she's going to put up every bit of a fight. By the way, here comes from the Bronx. It's Laverne DeFazio of Laverne and Shirley, ladies and gentlemen. She's hit the ring, and it looks like the purple has infuriated the Queen, almost like there's no one else allowed to wear purple. And Luscious Lillian, very fond of Laverne and Shirley, just turned her attention onto the Queen, who took her eyes off of Lillian. You can't do that, I can tell you that for sure. Oh, wait a minute here now. Ooh, what a sit-down power bomb, courtesy of Luscious Lillian. Looks to get in the title picture again. Oh, wait a minute here now. Oh, no. And Lillian just took their Laverne DeFazio down. And the Queen pulling herself up. Belly-to-belly suplex. Oh. And the Queen catches Lillian getting up. Oh, boy. Well, Laverne better watch out, because here comes an old rival as the Queen gets shooed away like a fly, courtesy of Luscious Lillian. Watch out, Laverne. Oh. Dorothy goes after the Queen, and Laverne turns his attentions on to Lillian. Looks like the TV group are going to get together. Wait a minute here. That was a mistake. And Lillian with yet another elimination. Dorothy with a headbutt. Make it 2 and a 3. And Lillian not happy about that. It's almost like, that's my woman to beat up. What do you think you're doing, old lady? Snap, and there's a stunner there. Step up enziguri for the Queen, courtesy of Luscious Lillian. And Lillian now tosses Lisa. See you later. Thanks for coming. Back to Queen City. Oh, right hand by Dorothy. And the Golden Girl might have just bit off a little bit more than she could chew. Nice reversal. Shot block. Oh, boy. And just when you thought you were safe, here comes Kyle's mom, ladies and gentlemen. As Lillian tosses Dorothy over the top. And there's Sheila, who helps with the elimination, and Lillian not happy about that. Lillian not afraid of Kyle's mom or anybody else's mom, as she takes it to the near 400-pounder from South Park, Colorado. Of course, Sheila Broflovski not afraid to duke it out with anyone. Just ask Canada. Uh-oh. And Luscious Lillian with a crucifix powerbomb, courtesy of the young lady from the streets of Quincy, Mass. Takes down Sheila from the mean streets of... Well, actually, technically, Sheila Broflovski, before getting married to her husband, Gerald, she was originally from from the Jersey Shore. However, since then, she has adapted the money lifestyle. Uh-oh. Speaking of Kyle's mom, here comes the returning Shauna Hill, ladies and gentlemen, the Foxy Lady herself. Back for our women's tournament. And now Lillian's caught in there with 2 women who are not very pleasant to be around. Uh-oh, but wait a minute. I don't know why Lillian's turning her attentions away. Don't do that. My mom getting a little overzealous there, folks. Oh, double drop kick drops Lillian. And now Shauna Hill and Sheila Broflovski working together on Lillian. That was a short-lived cooperation tactic there by Sheila and Shauna. As Lillian's in the corner. Ooh, she catches Sheila. Watch out here. Oh, oh, and Sheila's up. Oh, this time Shauna Hill's going to join Lillian to help eliminate Sheila Broflovski. No, watch out. Here comes the horror girl. Danielle Harris has hit the ring. And Sheila Broflovski kicks them both off. Danielle Harris goes after Shauna Hill. Oh, Lillian crashes and burns. I don't know what she was planning on doing there. But sometimes when you get a little overzealous, that can cause you a win there, as Danielle Harris, the horror girl herself, has hit the ring. I'm sure she'd love to win her first championship here. And Lillian gets a headbutt. And Danielle Harris, wait a minute here now. And the Danielle Harris, who usually gets along with Lillian, trying to do her turncoat thing, trying to get Lillian rid of Luscious Lillian. Then again, that might be pretty smart, considering she might be the biggest threat in the ring, because she's eliminated the most. And here comes the newest comer. She's probably one of the youngest woman on the roster. She is Cassandra Joslin. Uh-oh. And there goes Shauna Hill back to the club. Looks like she gets some time to get back on the dance floor, as Cassandra welcomed in by Sheila Broflovski. Now, it'll be interesting to see how Cassandra does with her grandmother in the ring. Uh-oh. Looks like no love lost there. Oh, right hand by Lillian. Danielle Harris trying to get rid of Sheila Broflovski, a.k.a. Kyle's mom. And she's not going away anywhere. Neither is Cassandra Joslin. Oh, and looks like the horror girl switched off and goes after Lillian, as Sheila trying to get rid of Cassandra. The fresh as a daisy. She's the last woman, by the way. It's down to the final four, and it is going to be one of these four women who will be your new United States champion. Imagine the horror of it being Kyle's mom. What does that say about the state of whatever? Oh, snap there. This would be the first championship for anyone thus far. Lillian has not held gold yet on the Icons roster. Oh, wait a minute here. What an elimination this would be for young Cassandra Joslin to eliminate the biggest, well, literally the biggest threat, in Sheila Broflovski. Uh-oh, Danielle Harris turns his attentions. Oh, and there's looks like the grandmother team of Cassandra and Lillian fighting off the combatants. As Danielle, oh, there goes Cassandra. That's too bad. Looks like age is going to play a factor there, as Sheila Broflovski might have outsmarted Cassandra in that one. But she's got a long career ahead of her. I'm sure she'll get championship opportunities down the road, especially during the tournament that we're going to be doing, as she's going to be part of. And Sheila with a spine buster onto Luscious Lillian, and Danielle Harris turns his attentions onto Sheila Broflovski. And the horror girl herself would love to hold her first title here on Icons. Uh-oh, Lillian is really disoriented. I don't know what she was trying to do there. Wait a minute. He goes after Sheila Broflovski. Watch out here. What a huge elimination that is. It's down to one-on-one. And Lillian, it's come down to Lillian or Danielle Harris, folks. One of these women will be your first crowning United States champion for the women's Warriors of Wrestling. Lillian with a thrust. I don't even know what number Lillian came in at. I think she was fairly early. She's been there quite a while. One thing about my mother, when she wants to get into a place, she doesn't leave till she wants to. And Danielle Harris, watch out here. Lillian got to hang on here. She's going to be eliminated here if she's not careful. Well, not going away just yet. And Danielle Harris has to be careful too. Lillian's not afraid to expose any of those. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh, fall away slam into the middle of the ring. Can't take a lot of time. Oh, wait a minute here now. Oh, no. She's about to take her through the Transylvanian twist, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. And the horror girl channeling all that horror spirit, I guess you'd say. And Lillian's not going to like this. Sister Abigail, good night, nurse. Sent to the corner. Oh, Lillian with a reversal. Danielle with a rehearsal. And a nice shot takes down Lillian. Gut wrench suplex coming up. Nicely done and executed. Lillian's been in there a while, so Danielle Harris would be the freshest woman, although she has been in there for a little bit herself now at this point. Not as long as Lillian, but this could be the end of it right here. And there is the clothesline, and Danielle Harris is your new first United States champion for the Women Warriors of Wrestling. What an incredible match that was. We see some of this action from earlier, especially this final four here. Sheila Broflowski, at this point, came down to it. Look at this. Danielle Harris didn't go down without a fight to Luscious Lillian. I guess we know that'll be a match down the road we'll have to have again. I'm sure Lillian's not going to be too fond of that. And there you have it, folks. Your new Women Warriors of Wrestling United States champion, Danielle Harris, the horror girl herself. And remember, folks, my son, the great Shap Awesome, has booked this match and the participants. So he must have seen something in Danielle Harris that sent that she was ready for this opportunity. And here she is, the woman who predicted our